How do agents help with house showings? That's the topic of today. This is making sense of real estate. Bill Jones, Remax Unlimited Results Realty, and today's topic again is how do agents help with house showings? We're taking big real estate topics and turning them into smaller bite-sized pieces here. We're going to dive into that today. So again, the question, how do they help? Buyer or seller, depends on what side you're on, and I'm going to cover both briefly. On the buyer side, it's scheduling a showing. Doesn't sound like much, but in the market the way it is, you want to make sure you get scheduled showing quickly. You want to get into a property fast. You want to make sure you're one of the first ones in the door so you have an opportunity. In whatever normal is, if there's 4, 5, 6, 10 houses you want to see, it is extraordinarily helpful to have somebody that's knowledgeable about the market and the area to be able to schedule those. So you're not going from one end of town to the next and back again. We really do put a lot of thought into timing, how long we're going to be at each home, moving them around from house to house to get as far as directing traffic. So it's definitely important. The property info and details, I would like to bring that with us then as well so that you're well informed. There's a lot of information online. However, you want to make sure that you've got the most up-to-date information. So a lot of that stuff does change. Most agents are going to bring you a data sheet or email it to you, right then before. There's a lot more information we do have available that we can provide then. Property disclosures, other reports and things like that. And lastly, you want to making sure the property fits your needs. If you're telling me, Bill, I need a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, got to be this type of home, and you send me a home that it's 2-bed, single bath, I'm going to say, hey Bob, are you sure really? You're looking for a 4-bed. You said you need room for wife, the kids, the dog. Your Zoom conference room. That I don't know if that 2-bed's going to fit. So a lot of times we can really help direct traffic with that then as well. And that's how an agent would help you, schedule a tour then. So as far for the seller side, I want to make sure that we're bringing pre-approved buyers into the property then. So as best we can, especially with the conditions of the market and COVID and things like that. You don't want everybody traipsing through the house necessarily. So we're going to try to do our best to, filter through to make sure we're bringing good pre-qualified, pre-approved buyers in through your home, to kind of save on that traffic. Security and lock boxes there. We use a lot of times our Sentry lockbox. It's built like a tank. Agent's got to have a special program to get into there. So we'll get your keys secured, have your lock thing so we can track who's in your property, when and where. We know exactly what's going on with that. And it's very secure. And then lastly, just with all the precautions with COVID, kind of goes with the buyer and seller side, both of that then. So making sure the steps are necessary, checking with the sellers to see if there's any special precautions or steps we need to take with the property. So we'll talk more about this on Friday. We're going to go live. We'll dive back more into this. This week's topic again is house showings, and I guess I'm sorry, working with a real estate agent. And then house showings is today then. Tomorrow's topic is how do agents help with finding homes. We'll talk more into that. If we want to get this information out here, comment, give us questions, help us push this out so we can get this in front of the right people. So until then, the market update here real quick, I want to give that. So we've got in a local area here, Tiffin area here, we've got one new listing, one price reduction, and one property that went contingent in the last 24 hours. So again, help us get this information out to who needs it then. So till tomorrow, we'll see you then.